got to fact check that. And I fact checked that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, Rick was right.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you.
Every day though,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
we're coming into this generation that is inheriting the largest equity ever, right, in America. And they don't have enough people to serve the needs of that populace. So right out of the gate, you know, for me, that's what I want to do is serve. You know, lead like with a servant mindset. And if I can find a group of people who are sometimes forgotten about or kind of looked over because, you know, it's all about what's young and hot and cool. And that's always the trend, right? Right. Luxury, like you want to be on these Selling Sunset type shows and have that type of feel, right? But for me, it's about, first off, taking care of people, because if you take care of enough people, people will take care of you, right? Yeah. That's like a Zig Ziglar paraphrased version of that quote, but I believe that to be super true. The other thing I think is just the emotional attachment to the homes that they have, and then the memories that have been created in that house, right? We're talking about in some cases, my first daughter was married in this house, right? Yeah. My first grandkid ran up these stairs. You know, my wife passed away, right? And I can't leave, because once I leave this house, I'm closing the door on that forever. So I think just the emotional attachment to the home and the memories there would be another thing. Sometimes having to downsize, there's a lot of grief in that. You know, if you've, you know, lived in, you know, 4,000 square feet for 40 years now, and you're now, you know, moving into, you know, something that is better for you to age in place. You know, there's a lot of grief with that. You know, I think physical mobility limitations, you know, is another thing. Health related concerns, budgeting.